Hello students, welcome back. Today in this video I am going to solve problems on Weddle's rule. That is one of the very important rules in numerical integration. See, in the previous videos we solved problems on Simpson's 1/3 rule and Simpson's 3/8 rule, and we have seen that Simpson's 1/3 rule is used when n is multiple of 2, that is intervals are like 2, 4, 6, 8, so on. And Simpson's 3/8 rule is used when the interval n is multiple of 3, that is 3 on the 3, 3 to the 6, 3 to the 9, so on. Now Weddle's rule is used when n is multiples of 6, that is 6 on the 6, 6 to the 12, 18, so on. But for many universities across India, including VTU, the problems are asked only up to the maximum limit is n is equal to 6. So of course we can solve for develop formulas for n is equal to 12, 18, so on, that I will see later in subsequent videos. For now time being, as for the examination model, so I am going to discuss Weddle's rule only in intervals of n is equal to 6. And also, if you haven't referred the previous videos on the Simpson's 1/3 and 3/8 rule, then please go check the playlist. Apart from playlist for VTU, that is VTU BMAT S201, VTU 1 BMAT S201, VTU 1 BMAT E201, VTU BMAT C201, and other universities. And I have a dedicated playlist for numerical integration. So where I will be uploading various number of important problems which will help you get good marks in the examinations. So please do refer them. You can find a link in the description below. Now coming back to the Weddle's rule. See, in Weddle's rule, for the definite integral I equals a to b y dx, we have already seen that the step size, that is h equals b minus a over n. Here n is the number of intervals, and in the case of Weddle's rules, the interval is 6 or 12, 18, so on, multiple 6. Okay. Now the most simplest form, Weddle's rule, I can write it as Weddle's rule can be written as, in the most simplest form. Okay. So write it. See, recall for Simpson's 1/3 rule, I is equal to, we had h by 3. For 3/8 rule, it was 3h over 8. Now listen carefully, for Weddle's rule, I will be equal to 3h over 10 into bracket. The most simplest way of writing this, remember the simple trick here. Remember like the sequence 1 5 1 6 1 5 1. Getting? I repeat, 1 5 1 6 1 5 1. Pay attention to my words here. 1 5 1 6 1 5 1. 1 5 1 6 1 5 1. I write here 1 5 1 6 1 5 1. That's it. Simple. Right. So now I'll make the formula here. So for 1 it is 0 into y0 plus 5 into y1 plus only 1 is there, so y2 plus 6 is there, so 6 into y3 plus only 1, so y4 plus 5 into 5 times y5 plus 1 times y6. That's all. This is the simplest formula for the which rule? Weddle's rule. Again I repeat, remember the simple sequence 1 5 1 6 1 5 1. That's it. This is the Weddle's rule. Now to understand this Weddle's rule, we will solve a very important examination problem here, so that you understand it perfectly and solve each and every problem. That's it. So the problem here is, evaluate integral 0 to 1 x dx over 1 plus x square by Weddle's rule, taking 7 ordinates, and hence find log 2 to the base e. See, a very important question discussed in many examinations. Sometimes they only ask you to evaluate using Weddle's rule, and sometimes they combine with find log 2. So we'll solve both of them. Now see, we have I is equal to, as we know, 0 to 1 x dx over 1 plus x square. Now the value of h will be, as you know, b minus a over n, and this is your a and this is b. Okay. Now let's find h here. H is equal to 1 minus 0 over n. What's n here? See, very simple thing. taking 7 ordinates. 7 ordinates means 7 minus 1, that is 6 intervals. So here n is equal to what? 6 here. So we have here as n is equal to 6. So h equals 1/6. That means this 0 to 6, 0 to 1, the limit is divided into 6 equal parts. Each part size is 1/6. That's it, simple. Okay, now this inside part is always y excluding dx. So we have here now, we make the table here. So one here is x, another is y equals x over 1 plus x squared. Now the intervals are, see, 0, then 1/6. See, 1/6 plus 1/6 is 2 over 6. Now 2 over 6 plus 1/6 is 3 over 6. 3 over 6 plus 1/6 is 4 over 6. Then 4 over 6 plus 1/6 is 5 over 6. 5/6 plus 1/6 is 6/6, that is 1. So 0 to 1 divided into 6 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Each part is 1/6. The size. Okay. Now what we do? We will make it easy by solving this. All the we'll find all the values here for 0, 1/6, 2/6, 3/6, 4/5, so on, using the calculator. And as I always do, I show using both the Casio FX 991 years plus second edition and also the Casio 991 COW. So first let's start with Casio 991 years plus. So we'll automate this function. So simple. See, first what to do, please follow the simulator here, emulator here. Fraction alpha x over 1 plus alpha x square. Done. Only one time press CLC cap. Now 0 equals, it's simply 0. Next, 1/6, simply press equal to 1 divided by 6 equals to, it's 6/37, that is 0.6212. 0.1622. Okay. Again equals to 2 divided by 6 equals to, it's 3/10, that is 0.3. Again equals to 3 divided by 6 equals to 2/5, that's 0.4. Again equals to 4 divided by 6, that's equal to 6/13, that is 0.4615. 0.4615. Then we have equals to 5 divided by 6 equals to 30/61, that is 0.4918. 0.4918. And lastly equals to 1 equals to 1/2, that's 0.5. So we have the table here. Now what I'll do, the same process I show using calculator FX 991 CW. Okay. Now here we need to input the function here. Okay, that is press function, then you go to define function. So we have fraction x over 1 plus x square. Done. Now execute. So we have the function stored here. See, the process is different here. Now we have to find f of 0, f of 1/6, 2/6, so on. You go to again function, then f of x is equal to f of, we have 0, execute, that is 0. Then again function f of, again 1 divided by 6, execute, 6/37, we press shift execute, that is 0.162. Perfect. 1622. Then again f of, we have 2 divided by 6, 2 divided by 6, execute, 3/10, it is 0.3. Again f of, we have 4 divided by 6, 4 divided by 6, execute, 6/13, it is shift equal to 0.4615. Perfect. Then we have lastly the function f of, we have 5 divided by 6 equals to 30/61, then again shift execute, 0.4918. Perfect. That's how we find the values here. So we found all the values here. These are values for which one? Y0, Y1, Y2, Y3, Y4, Y5 and Y6. Beautiful. Now we need to evaluate using Weddle's rule. I discussed a while ago. The Weddle's rule here is given by, for n is equal to 6 is I equals 3h over 10 into. So what did I tell you? Please recall simple sequence: 1, 5, 1, 6, 1, 5, 1. Okay, so now this will be y0 plus 5y1 plus y2 plus 6y3 plus y4 plus 5y5, because 5 is there, 5 into y5 plus 6 times what? y6, 1 into. That's all. This is the formula. Now let's input all the values here. So we have this as nothing but, what is h here? 1/6. So I equals 3/10 into 1/6 into, what's y0? 0 plus 5 into y1 is 0.1622, correct? Then plus y2 is 0.3 plus 6 into y3 is 0.4 plus y4, 1 into y1 times y4, that is 0.4615 plus 5 times y5 will be 0.4918, and lastly we have y6 into y6. This is only, sorry, my bad, this is only y6, right? Yeah, 1 times y6. So y6 is 0.5. That's it. Now let's use our calculator to find the values here. Okay, so we have this as, let's say, okay, 0 plus 5 times 0.1622 plus 0.3 plus 6 into 0.4 plus 0.4615 plus 5 times 0.4918 plus 0.5 equals 6.315, that is into 3 equals to divided by 60 is equal to 0.3466. It's coming as is equal to 0.3466 is the answer. 0.346575. I approximated to 0.3466. Therefore, we have, that implies, we'll write here 0 to 1 x dx over 1 plus x square is equal to 0.3466. That's the final answer. That's all. Underline it. That's the final answer we get here. Now, don't leave it here. We'll verify here using both the calculators. So we'll start with our same fx 991s plus. Simple. See, simply press integration here. And again, you know how to enter the function. It's alpha x over 1 plus alpha x square. Then go down. What is the limit? 0 to, it's 1 is equal to 0.34657 or 0.3466. That's the answer. Now let's see using your we have this fx 981 CW, same process here again here, but here we need to call the function here. So go to catalog, function analysis, second is integration, then again same way is x is directly again x over 1 plus x square, done. Go down 0 to limit is 1, execute. 0.346573 is 1, obviously 0.6466 is the perfect answer. That's it. This is how we solve it. So we have solved using Weddle rule and we have verified also. So 100% we get a full 6 to 7 marks whatever. But now let's see, we evaluate, find value of log 2. How to do it? See, very simple. You know that we need to evaluate this theoretically 0 to 1. We know that 0 to 1, say x dx by 1 plus x square. So we can use a direct formula or we can use substitution also. So let's put 1 plus x square equals t. Okay. Now if we when I put 1 plus x square t, difference x square is 2x dx. That is, I can easily find x dx. So 2x dx equals dt. That means x dx equals 1 by 2 dt. Correct. Now I found for what is that? X dx. So I am going to replace everything in terms of t here. Fine. Now when I see, when here these values are for x is equal to and x is equal to, right? Everything now will be replaced to t. That means when I put 1 plus x square is equal to t, when x is equal to 0, t is equal to what? 1. 1 plus 0, 1. But when, see, what's top limit? 1. When x equals to 1, what is t is equal to? 1 plus 1 square, 1. That is 1 plus 1 is 2. That's all. So we have here the changed integral as t is equal to 1 to 2. And x dx is what? 1 over 2 dt by t. And that is equal to, what's that? So we already know that, see here, we already know integral of 0 to 1 x dx 1 by x square is 0. I write here better, 0.3466. Perfect. Now this is all equal to 0.3466 as we know. Now let's integrate. What is integration 1 by t? Integration 1 over t is log of t. So we have 1 by 2 log of t, limits 1 to 2 is equal to 0.3466. Now the top limit is 2 and bottom is 1. So we put that is 1 by 2 log 2 minus log 1 equals to 0.3466, and as you know, log 1 is what? 0. Obviously log 1 is 0. Therefore we can find the value of log 2 as that implies log of 2 is equal to 2 into 0.3466. That implies the value of log 2 to the base is nothing but how much you got here? 0.3466 into, you take this 2 that side, 2 equals to it's like 0.6932. 0.6932. That's the solution. Beautiful. Okay, so we have by Weddle's rule we evaluated the value of 0 to 1 x dx over 1 plus x square and the value of 0.3466, and from that we found the value of log 2 as given. So log 2 is 0.6932. That's the solution. Okay, so that's all. I hope you clearly understood the principle of Weddle's rule here, how to remember the formula. Okay, 1516 151, simple trick here, and how to solve this problem. This problem is very important, but it needs practice and use proper use of calculator. So using the calculator you can increase the speed 5 times more. Okay, so you can, if you practice now, you can easily solve such question in not more than 5 to 8 minutes. That's all. Okay, so that's all for today's video. So please keep practicing these problems. A very important part in mathematics, numerical integration. Better try to solve some more problems referring this problem. Okay, if you have any doubts or any other questions you want me to solve, then please drop the comment below. Please share these videos with your friends and classmates as much as possible and do the good work. So see you in the next video. Stay confident, practice well. Till then, bye.